Go on, the Mark situation
Yeah.
here.
Yeah. So Blake Lively is coming off very poorly in her lawsuit against Justin Baldoni. Where she's alleging sexual harassment and concentrated effort to discredit her. Justin Baldoni went nuclear and put out a website that has basically every single receipt you could possibly have to disprove every single one of her claims. It's got screenshots of texts, emails. It's very, very thorough. And independent content creators have been picking this up. The new media, YouTubers, gossip mongers. They mentioned Perez Hilton specifically, which I don't really count Perez Hilton as an independent content creator. He's about as Hollywood elite as you could get. But they are now attempting to basically like crack down on what people are allowed to talk about with this. They're trying to restrict what content creators can discuss. And she's trying to take legal action against that, which is funny because they're accusing content creators of creating a narrative that paints Blake Lively in a bad situation, which is ironic because that's what Justin Baldoni sued the New York Times over when they ran. The New York Times ran an article basically like, back in Blake Lively, and Justin Baldoni sued them for like $250 million. So this entire thing is it's petty, it's nonsense, it's destroying Blake Lively's career. Justin Baldoni is not a hero in this situation. He's a insufferable male feminist, but in this situation, I honestly think he's right. It's just the strangest thing, like from the nice pool stuff to the website to now them going after content creators. It's almost kind of like a threat. They're almost kind of threatening content creators who are going to speak negatively about Blake Lively. So yeah, she's just coming off very, very poorly throughout the entirety of this.
I mean, it's she's coming across really, really bad as well in terms of like everyone out. Oh, hold on.
Yeah, God, so the attorneys are arguing that independent commentators on platforms like YouTube and TikTok are unfairly amplifying Baldoni's claims because of the website, and they're pushing for a protective order that would then keep specific case details from the public view. Which that's not something you do when you have nothing to hide.
Well, look. So this is her new movie that's coming out. Trailer released a day ago. I looked at this earlier. It had like 2,000 thumbs up and 6,000 dislikes. I think they've artificially inflated that, to be honest, because this is literally a matter of a few hours ago. It was only about 2,000. But you can see the narrative for Blake Lively's that people are just disliking.
That's interesting.
Just see what I mean, and also comments are off. So,
comments are turned off. Oh, okay.
Comments are off.
I know what I'm writing later for the website.
Yeah, that's Amazon Prime. I mean, they obviously know. I'd imagine that the comments were there initially, and they were like, they didn't even switch the comments off for Rings of Power.
No.
I mean, that's saying something, isn't it?
Yeah.
That's really saying something. To not turn the comments off for Rings of Power, but to turn the comments off for Blake Lively. I mean, fuck.
That's interesting.
I mean, that is.
I don't know. I don't know how a legal team is going to be able to restrict independent content creators from discussing this at all.
They can't.
You can't.
Yeah.
You can't.
I mean,
I think what they're doing is they're trying to keep future information about the case from being made public, so that people can't talk about it.
Stop Baldoni to do that, then, wouldn't you?
Well, yeah, I think that's what they're trying to do. They're trying to gag Baldoni, which
he's the one that filed the lawsuit, though.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's not going to work out in their favor. I mean, she's literally like Amber Heard 2.0. The more and more stuff that comes out on this whole thing, which I literally cared nothing about. This Hollywood drama crap. It's just whatever.
Well, it's and the establishment hates it because this is the slap in the face of the Me Too, Believe All Women movement. Because you got people like Amber Heard and Blake Lively who are making these accusations against people and being proven to be liars, who are trying to weaponize things. By the way, remember the nice pool thing where he claimed that Ryan Reynolds, based Nice Pool off of him, and that was like one of the points of contention he was making when he was dragging Marvel into this. There was a there's like a deleted line of Nice Pool that's hit the internet where he says something along the lines of, and my life's aspiration is to make a podcast monetizing the women's movement. And Justin Baldoni
I've seen that.
literally did that.
Yeah.
So I think he might actually have a point.
Jesus. Such pathetic drama, but equally so, she shouldn't be ruining people's lives either. So
no,
I'm caught between not giving a toss because it's just pathetic, but also feeling like I'm morally obligated to give a toss because people shouldn't be scummy. Tricky.
Yeah.
Tricky.
Don't believe all women. And the jacked up thing is, you know, a lot of these, like, who was the Buffalo Bills kicker that got falsely accused of crap? I can't remember his name, but you guys know the story I'm talking about. And then he was basically, so the Buffalo Bills kicker got accused of like sexual assault or something, and it turned out to be just complete horseshit, not true at all. You know, and when this crap happens, there's no backlash or nothing legal that the courts or anything does to the person that falsely accused these people. It's like women can literally just make crap up and then face no repercussions.
Oh yeah, there have been men who have gone to jail, had their entire lives ruined because of a false accusation. Then it comes out later that the accusation was false, and nothing happens to the person that ruined their life.
The Duke lacrosse team thing, with that girl, that nothing happened to her. I mean, this believe all women crap is just that, a bunch of crap. It's
dangerous.
They literally need to change laws where if you falsely accuse somebody and it's proven that it is false, that you end up going to jail. You end up facing legal issues from the state or from the federal level, which however the case ends up going. But yeah, they really need to change that.
Yeah,
I've literally had girls who have falsely said crap about me before in my past, and I'm like, that's completely not true at all, not even kind of, you know. But there was people that actually believed them, and I'm
a
like,
weapon now, and
where's the evidence? None exists.
Well, and that's the problem, right? Is by circumventing people's rights, which is what Me Too / Time's Up actually did. Is it created a guilty until proven innocent situation, because when you go public with stuff, you are only controlling your flow of information, not everything else. So when I look at these types of things, if you have the receipts, which thank goodness for Baldoni, he did, you can make somebody like Blake Lively, who's trying to steal his IP, look like the mean girl bitch that she is, and take down Ryan Reynolds simultaneously.
But culture, the disgusting thing about it is that there are some people in this world who will never, even if you show them definitive proof, you could show them a video of Blake Lively saying, "Hey, I'm going to make up a bunch of stuff to get Justin Baldoni canceled," they will still believe her. There are still people who stick up for Amber Heard, when she was proven in a court of law to be at fault. I mean, Justin Roiland, the guy that co-created Rick and Morty, created Solar Opposites, lost his job because of a domestic situation where he was accused of something. And then it was proven in a court of law that he was innocent. He didn't get any of those jobs back. He's still guilty in the eyes of the public.
Yeah, I mean, how many people are still buying into Trump being a rapist with zero evidence on that whole thing? And that lady got awarded all that money, you know, with no evidence of any kind. It's a joke.
Mexican Iron Man. Same thing happened to me, Nick. Freaking lying. Ho tried to pin me down too. Believe all women? Hell no.
Yeah. Mike knows the story I'm talking about. I remember him telling me about his too. I told you guys about it too. You guys know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. Wow. Yeah, mental. Absolutely mental. Yeah, interesting stuff, guys. Interesting stuff. Is there anything else to add to this? Or shall we call it a
No,
day.
I think we hit it.
Well,
I'll just say
Alright.
this: when I drop the couple of videos that I'm probably going to have to release this weekend, now a lot of it's going to contain a lot of the stuff that Marvin has found, and I'm going to go through every single page of that website and be familiar with everything that I'm going to talk about, because I was just going to do a wide coverage on this, but this seems like it deserves more. We need to reveal just what Blake's plan was, and what leverage he was using to push this forward. So I'm very excited to do that, and I think that this bitch needs to be exposed. And unfortunately, that's going to do a lot of negative things to Ryan. It's just what it is.
he married her.
Right, yeah. Made his bed lying, I guess.
Yeah.
So there you go.